Hey there, welcome to my channel and my very first tutorial. Today we'll be making the October monthly kit. I pre-cut pieces and distress inked around the edges. This is the folio base. This is the inside panels or accordion panels. Envelope for the back, 4 pockets for the folio base, 6 pockets for the inside panels, notebook cover, calendar page with Monday and Sunday start, and notebook papers. Let's begin by scoring and folding the base. It's pretty basic. We're gonna just score and fold, so we're gonna make spines for our folio base. Some people ask me if I would be making monthly kits next year, and the answer is yes, but I plan on changing the format so we have something different to work with. I also plan to make a box or some kind of container to put all the 2024 kits together, but I haven't decided what I would like that box to be like. After I score and fold the base, I use distress ink only on the inside because the outside is kind of dark, so it wouldn't show. The reason I'm using the distress inking here is, well, first, I like the look, and secondly, because it darkens the fold marks, it makes it easier to place the inside elements. Now that we have the base, let's move on to the inside panels. Well, these panels have, again, scoring marks, but they're a bit narrow or close to each other, which I know makes it hard to fold, but when we add the pockets and stuff the pockets with cards and tags, it makes a thickness there, and if we don't have that room, it's kind of messing the shape of the folio. So even though it's a bit a hassle while making them, I think they are worth the effort. Like we did with the base, we're just gonna fold them in distress ink. When folding the inside panels, I'm gonna fold them towards the left side, so they will fall neatly on top of each other. And when we fold them like this, we can either do a flip through, you'll see in a minute, or we can just pull towards the right like an accordion. So basically we're going to have a folding panel. Don't worry too much about these tiny spines, they will just fall in place. You'll see once they're stuffed with the goodies. By the way, I gotta say, English is not my native language, so I may say things that makes not much sense at times. So bear with me, please. Okay, now the inside is ready. Let's attach it. What we're gonna do here is to align the folding tab with the left side of the middle panel. And we're gonna leave a hair gap here just for easier movement. If you glue it too close to the edge, then you would have a hard time to fold your folio. You can use a tape glue here, but I prefer the regular ones because they don't dry fast and it gives time to make adjustments if needed. Yes, I'll try to align the edges as close as possible. And like I said, I'm just gonna leave some room, which is not very easy to see on the camera, but it's there. And by folding and checking this part. I'll make sure it's okay where I put it. Yeah, let's check everything. See the way we folded it? It's going to be a flip through and an accordion. Now let's move on to the pockets. We have 3 pockets that has tabs on them. So we'll just repeat the process, score and fold. There are 2 pockets for panel A, which is written on them, and 1 pocket for panel C and 1 top pocket for panel B, or the middle panel. And we're gonna apply a thin layer of glue and use distress ink, because why wouldn't we? We place first the bigger pocket on panel A. If you notice, I leave a really small space between the edges because I don't like it if it's exactly on the edge. It makes it thick and I don't like it. Once panel A pockets are in place, let's move on to the tall pocket. We're going to place it underneath the inside panels to hide the fold, just so we have a nice look. Try to apply the glue as thin as possible here, because once you press down, it's going to spread. And if it's too much, you would have smaller room for stuff you're going to put in the pocket. By the way, I've never done a tutorial video. I've never done a voiceover. So it's really hard. Now I have more respect for YouTubers who shoot with multiple cameras using different angles, etc. I can only imagine how much effort they put in. Okay, this is the final pocket for the base. Now we're going to move on with the pockets of the inside panel, but first let's check if everything works fine. Yeah. See, we can open it like that, like almost like an accordion, or we can just flip through like we're turning pages. So we have 6 pockets for the inside panel, and these pockets have a little trim around them that match the background, but it's really so thin, really not makes a difference if you mix and match them in any order you like. Again, careful applying the glue. Don't make it too big or too wide, not big. Yeah, let's move on to the reverse side and place the pockets again here. And with these pockets in place, we'll be done with the interior of the folio. I always get confused. Is it interior of the folio or inside the folio? Maybe you would like to comment and teach me the proper way of saying it. Okay, let's check how it looks. I think it looks pretty good. I really like it. And we have a final piece to add to the base, which is the back envelope. Well, this is again the same process. We'll just score and fold and apply glue on the tabs so we can make an envelope. I've been using junk journals and making them for quite some time now. And still, I always add too much glue. So with these back pockets, I apply glue only to the sides and the bottom edge. Leave the top open so I have more room to put stuff in, because why not? And voila, we are done with the base. We can move now to the notepad or notebook. We're gonna score and fold the cover from the middle. And shockingly, we're gonna distress ink the edges. I printed these papers on recycled paper, so they're a little bit on the thinner side. So I grab all three of them and score and fold. Another option here is you can just print another design on the back, and so you won't need to fold and glue them back to back. And here I use tape glue because with the regular glue the paper gets a bit mushy and I don't like it. And once they are all made, I'll just put distress ink around the edges and sandwich them in between the notepad covers. Yeah. If you make more papers, I recommend that you trim the top and bottom edges and the sides a little bit to make it a bit shorter than the cover and narrower, so when you put them all together they don't stick out. Because we have only a few papers here, I use a staple to put them together, but you can glue them, sew them in, and we're done. Let's just place it underneath the panels. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Hope to see you soon on another one. Bye bye.